Hello friends, how you doing? Day 181, just coming into you live here just after 9 o'clock on this beautiful Monday. I'm in Vancouver, but today is actually uh, Memorial Day in the US. And for them, they actually celebrate Memorial Day on the last Monday of May every year. And Memorial Day it's a day to honor and celebrate, commemorate those who actually were in the armed forces, who actually died while in service. And so I think sometimes we're quite spoiled here in let's say in North America, and sometimes we forget why we have the freedoms that we have. And so there was actually a story that I had read, which actually was quite interesting to me. So I just want to share that with you quickly. So in 2005, a teacher, Martha Cothran, she was a teacher in Arkansas, and so she wanted to teach her kids a lesson. And so she took out all the desks in her class, and all the kids came in, obviously asked, "Where are the desks?" And she said, "Well, you can have a desk when you can tell me how you can earn the right to sit at a desk." And the kids thought, "Well, okay, is it good grades?" She's like, "No." So they thought again, "Well, is it our behavior?" And she's like, "No, it's not even your behavior." And so, every classroom came in after class, and by lunchtime, news was getting around that this teacher, like, she's crazy or something. She took out all the desks. And so, even by lunchtime, there were like news crews and everything, and just reporting about this, so-called crazy teacher who took out all the desks out of her room. And so finally, on the last period of her day, she talked to the students and basically said, "Well, throughout the day, none of you have been able to tell me just what you can do to earn the right to sit at the desks that are normally found in the classroom." And then she says, "Now I'm going to tell you." And with that, she went over and opened the door. And with that, 27 U.S. veterans, all in uniform, walked into the classroom, each one carrying a school desk. The vets, they began placing the desks in rows, and they would walk over and stand alongside the wall. By the time the last soldier had set the final desk in place, the kids started to understand, perhaps for the first time in their lives, just how the right to sit at those desks had been earned. And so the teacher, Martha, she said, "You didn't earn the right to sit at these desks. These heroes did it for you. They placed the desks here for you." And if you really think about it, it really is amazing, because a lot of these young men who fought in wars, they were young, 18, 19, 20-year-old men, if you can believe that. Like, I can't even fathom going all the way around the world, halfway around the world, to fight in a war, interrupting their lives and their education because they wanted to do the right thing. Or maybe they were forced to because they were drafted. However, regardless, they were willing to place their lives on the line and ultimately pay the ultimate price, which is death. Why? So that we can have the freedom to live the life that we have, to have an education, to be able to, and I'm talking about, people who live in a free world, a free country, to be able to do what we want, how we want, where we want, to wear a mask if we choose not to wear a mask or not, to be vaccinated or not. And I'm just so grateful that these young men were willing to fight for freedom and for what they believe is right. Because if they weren't, guess what? We might be speaking German right now. Maybe the Nazi regime would have won. You know what I'm saying? So much could have changed if these young men were not willing to fight, but they did. And so I'm very grateful on this Memorial Day. And, you know, we need people to always stand up to fight for what they believe is right. And so, but to be honest, like, I don't know why present day in 2021 that they're still killing. To be honest, this is my personal view and belief. I'm like, I don't know why we're still killing each other. Like, it blows my mind, but you know, it's happening, and you know, I don't really agree with it myself. But I do understand that sometimes extreme measures need to be taken. And so I just want to come in and just share with you a little bit about what I learned, and just to say thank you for those who have died on the field for our freedoms. And I hope you do too. Anyway, hope you're having a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.